Hey guys, Tad here from Attack of the Killer Podcast with a new Patreon exclusive bonus video. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for the support. You know, we're only as good as our best supporters, so we truly appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting us through our Patreon page. So today I've got a item I never thought, one, that we would ever sort of get as collectors, and two, something that would be readily available. And this is something I've been on the hunt for a while. I'm filming this during a pandemic, which I'm guessing will be a normal thing for the time being. So it's not like I'm dating this, but with the shipping from overseas, collectibles have sort of had this weird change, I guess you would say. So like things that were supposed to be here, you know, everything's pushed back date-wise, but things are just sort of screwed up. So anyways, this thing I've been looking for was actually shipped out, I guess, in April, but I've never seen one locally. Some Targets were getting them, some specialty stores are getting them. Pre-orders are still up on some websites, but the small amount that got out were fetching very high dollar. And I love collecting, but I don't like paying scalpers for on the secondary market for stuff. If I can't get it at retail, then I don't really want it. So I've been searching and searching. I paid a little bit more than retail, but the thing is, this set is really weird because some sites, like I've heard that Target sells it for 50, but other sites are selling it for 60, and some are 65. I got it for 65. It's a little more than I wanted to spend, but it's going on eBay for like over 100 now because they're getting hard to find already. I've heard that they'll be shipping more out around October. But let's get to it. This is a package I got from JAF Comics in Pennsylvania, Easton, Pennsylvania. So, like I said, I've been on the hunt. I didn't want to pay the $100 on eBay for this thing. And I've been keeping an eye at Target, but I sort of got sick of going there every day. I've been to our local shop and asked him about it, and he said that he wouldn't be getting them in for a while, and I kept asking and bugging. He wasn't getting them, so I got sort of sick of waiting. I want this thing. So this is sort of like a grail item I never thought we would actually get. Yeah, buddy. I'm so glad this came out and that it looks like it's in pristine condition. Check it out. It's the Halloween III NECA limited edition box set. So I know I've gone on multiple rants about how much I hate the retro cloth action figures. I think they're ugly. I think the clothes are ill-fitting. I think that NECA sort of, they charge more for them, even though they've talked about them costing less because they don't only do tooling for the head and not the body. They don't come with accessories. They're out of scale. The clothes look like doll clothes. They're weird and awkward. So I'm not a big fan, but slowly over time the quality's gotten better and better. And I have another one coming that I'll do a video for soon. But I cannot pass up anything Halloween 3 related. This is one of my favorites from the franchise, and I know there was a time when everyone hated Halloween 3. It was not at all cool to like Halloween 3. And then it had this slow resurgence, and now like everybody loves it, which is good. It's a good thing. We got like special edition Blu-ray from Screen Factory with all kinds of bonus features. We see all kinds of merchandise. The masks, you know, Trick or Treat Studios did the masks. And now NECA's done figures. And how cool. Like, I'm stoked on that, you know. As a fan I'm not going to be like a hipster and be like, I was a fan before it was cool. I was, but I'm glad that everybody's on board. I'm not going to pretend, you know. And I still see people out there that are like, you know, oh, it's an underrated classic, or saying, you know, that they're cool. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I'll shut the fuck up about that. So yeah, I'm so stoked on this. The packaging is really cool. It's like matte. I'm afraid to scuff it. But the Season of the Witch logo right on the front is embossed, if you can tell from the reflection. Got silver champagne novelties on the back. So it sort of looks like one of their products. They've got these tabs here. I think this just pushes out. This is like a slip cover. Oh man. These things are gorgeous. Oh, so cool. Yeah, anyways. Look at those bad boys. We got all three of the trick-or-treaters. They're supposed to be they're in 8 inch scale, but they're kids, so luckily they'll fit in with the rest of your collection. And to me, these are like the very few that the clothes fit perfectly on. This is like the set of the year. This is just so cool. I'm like trying not to just marvel at it myself, because I'll have the rest of my life to do that. So I want to give you guys a review. But the packaging is perfect. Check out the spines. You got the 3 masks, the silver champagne novelties. You got the credits on the bottom, and the back they made it look like a retro Halloween, like an ad that you'd see in like Fangoria or a catalog. And I'll check out some of this. Make it happy Halloween this year, Silver Shamrock. So it talks about each mask. It's like an order form. It even has the cutout at the bottom where you can order it through mail order. They have a really cool setup with the kids trick-or-treating and by the TV, and it talks about the time it's ticking. I mean, I'm not going to read everything on there. You can pause it and read it if you want. But this set is gorgeous. Like I said, the retail differs. It seems like up and down everywhere. I've seen it as low as $50. I actually had it in my cart on Amazon for $45, but I wanted to use a gift card, so I waited till I got home from work, and by the time I got home from work to add the gift card, they were sold out, and they've never been under $100 on Amazon since. They're like $110 every time I look. And eBay, you can get some for like $75, but they charge, some are from like China or Hong Kong, and they're $75 of free shipping, and you have to wait a long time. Several websites are sold out of the pre-orders because this is so popular, which is just crazy to think. Halloween 3, I don't know if they just didn't produce enough or enough didn't ship out, but gorgeous box set here. And I'm going to open these bad boys up, because you know me, there's no point in you watching this video if I'm not going to open it up. I still haven't found my wire cutters, so you'll have to struggle with me as I try to make it through this. Going to be very careful, because the box on this thing is just gorgeous, and I don't want to damage it too bad opening. So how cool is that? Has gorgeous image on the back. I love that scene in the movie. Again, this looks like, yeah, it's the same image, but like, get a better look at it, it's actually the toys that they've recreated the image with. How cool. Iconic. Some silica gel here, and it looks like the trick-or-treat bags. So this thing is loaded with accessories. They have hands that will hold the trick-or-treat bags, which are just like little paper bags that they included here. And I'll cut these open, and it's thrilling to watch me do this, right? But the accessories on these are really cool. I mean, they sort of had to do something, because these figures are so small, they have to make it worth your money. But, man, if anybody knows me personally, you know how happy I am to be opening a Halloween 3 box set from NECA. It's like a pipe dream to me. So yeah, these are cool. They're like little paper trick-or-treat bags, even printed on the inside to look a little bit dirtied up. And they printed like a paper print on them to make them look sort of like like what a kid would carry in the 80s. And then they included this one, which is awesome too, to mix it up a little bit. It's like a vintage Halloween trick-or-treat bag. That's more like what I carried as a kid. And so, like I said, I don't have my wire clippers, so I will try to get through this as easily as I can without damaging anything. But these things are tough. They're better than the wire ones, I guess, but they're still not easy. I'm just going to use my box cutter and try not to cut off any limbs. So first we've got the skull mask, which I have somewhere in the house now. I think I have it I still left at my mom's from 10 years ago when I moved out. It wasn't in great shape anyways. So what's really cool, like I said, this is sort of a weird movie to do figures for, because there's Cochran, and there's there's some main characters, but they're just humans. They're not so much interesting. These are the masks are what everybody remembers from this movie. Well, Tom Atkins, obviously, but so it's sort of weird to do action figures from this because it's like, what, you just gonna put some trick-or-treaters? But yeah, you're gonna do some trick-or-treaters. And hold on one second. And so we got that, and it has the little silver shamrock novelties on the back. I don't know if it can focus. And it comes with the extra head. So it has the extra heads with the worms and snakes coming out on all three of them. Extra hands so they can sort of grab like when their heads are melting from looking at the TV. And it comes with the TV, which is probably the coolest accessory because I'll show you. And try not to break it. Easier said than done. But the reason it's so cool, I don't know if you, yeah, there you go, you catch it. It goes from the silver shamrock to the pumpkin, it's time, kids, it's time. So, little TV that has some kind of holographic thing. And, the costumes for the kids are pretty simple, the witch and everything, but they're super posable. Like I said, come with extra heads and head. The witch comes with a hat you can put on her head too. Really cool accessory. I'll be interested to see how they pose, how I can pose them up and set them up. I don't really know where I'm going to put them. Maybe I'll move the Stranger Things kids because I want them right like front and center. These guys are too awesome. The good detail on the shoes, they made them look like 80s tennis shoes. I'm not going to open all three because this video will go on far too long, and I'm just trying to show you guys what we got. Good detail on the ribbons on the witch. The detail on the head sculpts is cool. And like I said, you can see down here we got the sort of melted heads, and they have the silver shamrock logo tags on the back too. And they each have their own separate tennis shoes, so they're not using the same thing again. So yeah, Halloween 3 box set. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna, when I stop recording, I'm gonna immediately try to set these guys up. I've seen some people who are buying dollhouse TVs. You can buy those on Etsy that work, and they put like little MP3 players in them with a screen, and you can upload videos so you can make them watch like old black and white horror movies, or you can actually put it into Halloween 3 thing. I thought that was really cool. Looked them up, and they're like $200. It's like more than the real TV, so fuck that. But the accessories are really cool. This is an awesome set. If you can find one anywhere, I highly recommend checking it out. If you're a Halloween 3 fan, this is a must-have. So, again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.